Welcome back. Today we're diving into a controversial and often hidden aspect of societies around the world: prostitution. This isn't about moral judgments. We're here to shed light on the countries where prostitution is most prevalent, understand the complex factors driving it, and look at the human impact. Behind the statistics are real people with real stories, so buckle up, because we're about to take a trip around the world. First up, Thailand, known for its stunning beaches and significant sex industry. Despite prostitution being illegal, over 200,000 people are involved in the sex trade. Many are driven by a lack of economic opportunities, poverty, or trafficking. Organizations like Empower Foundation provide support, healthcare, and job training to sex workers. They're fighting to empower these individuals and offer them a way out of the shadows. Next, China, the world's most populous country and an economic powerhouse. Prostitution in China illegal, yet prevalent with around 6 million sex workers. The clandestine industry operates in the shadows, making regulation difficult and leaving those involved vulnerable. Organizations like Asia Catalyst promote the health and human rights of sex workers in China. They're advocating for their safety and well-being. They're like the healthcare ninjas of the sex worker world. Our journey takes us to India, a country of vibrant colors and a deeply rooted problem with prostitution. Over 3 million people are involved in the sex trade, many forced into it by poverty or societal pressures. Organizations like APNI AAP Women Worldwide rescue and rehabilitate women and girls trapped in the sex trade. They provide education, vocational training, and a chance at a brighter future. They're like the anti-trafficking Avengers. Next, Brazil, known for its infectious energy and sizable sex industry. Prostitution in Brazil is legal, but running a brothel is illegal. Despite its legality, many sex workers face exploitation and social stigma. Organizations like Davida improve the lives of sex workers, providing healthcare and legal aid. They're advocating for their rights. They're like the guardian angels of the sex worker community. Our journey takes us to Nigeria, a country grappling with economic challenges and a heartbreaking prevalence of prostitution. Prostitution in Nigeria, illegal, widespread, and a symptom of societal struggles. An estimated 1 million people are involved in the sex trade, driven by desperation and lack of opportunities. Organizations like the Women's Consortium of Nigeria, WOCON, protect the rights and welfare of sex workers. They're the unsung heroes, battling for a brighter future. The United States, land of the free, with a complicated relationship with sex work. Prostitution laws vary wildly from state to state. Nevada has legalized prostitution in certain counties. The lack of regulation leaves sex workers vulnerable to exploitation and violence. Organizations like the Sex Workers Outreach Project, SWOP, fight for the rights and safety of sex workers. They're like the legal superheroes of the sex worker world. Next, the Philippines, a land of breathtaking beauty and a sobering reality of poverty fueling the sex trade. Prostitution in the Philippines, illegal, but common. An estimated 800,000 people are involved in the sex trade, driven by economic hardship. Organizations like the PRETA Foundation combat child prostitution and provide support for sex workers. They're like rays of sunshine, bringing hope and healing. Hold on to your strudels, folks, because we're heading to Germany. Germany legalized and regulated prostitution. An estimated 400,000 sex workers can now work legally, pay taxes, and access healthcare. It's a system aiming to protect both sex workers and their clients. It's Germany saying, "We see you, we hear you, and we're creating a safer environment." Next up, Spain, known for its passionate flamenco dancing and nuanced approach to prostitution. Prostitution itself is not illegal, but pimping and brothel keeping are. Spain has an estimated 300,000 sex workers navigating this legal gray area. Organizations like Hetera defend the rights of sex workers, advocating for full decriminalization. They're like the legal eagles of the sex worker world. Finally, Indonesia, a country with a stark contrast between societal norms and the reality of prostitution. An estimated 230,000 people are involved in the sex trade, driven by poverty and lack of opportunities. It's a hidden world beneath a conservative society. Organizations like Yayasan Kusuma Bwana provide healthcare, education, and support to sex workers. They're beacons of hope in a system that often marginalizes those it deems unworthy. There you have it, the 10 countries with the highest prevalence of prostitution. This is a complex issue with no easy answers. Behind the statistics are real people with real stories. They deserve our compassion, understanding, and support in creating a world where no one feels forced into selling their bodies to survive. If you found this video informative, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content on global issues, and be kind to one another.